I'm ever so sorry, but I cannot pay for my libations tonight. Surely you have pity for a disparate soul such as myself. Why, I'm down on my luck, you see.
Well, fancy that. If only woes were legal tender. Your clothes speak otherwise.
They are my only heirlooms.
Pardon me, I ain't meant you an affront. And I can do you one better yet, sir. I know of a place you will certainly find your fortune. Hang your labors here. You see, I know of such a place where the folk left their possessions in terrific haste. You could go there and reclaim it for your own if you have stuff.
Go on, sir.
Well, it was not long ago that I was among that populace which inhabited a place called Eminence. It was a hell. But I will not say more. Thank the Lord, for he smote that place from the earth in 81. I lived, but most met their destruction the night that liberating conflagration visited freedom upon us. I'm one of the last.
I've never heard of the place. And, was it really so horrible that you could not collect these treasures for yourself, then? And answer me in earnest. Would they not have burned in the conflagration? If this is a jape, I'll count you among the worst of Dante's fiends.
There was a vault in the bank. Large sums of money would have been stowed away there, safe. I vowed never to go back. To keep that place a dread secret until tonight. The whiskey has got the better of me. Bah! Please, forget my levity earlier. You shouldn't go either. The things I saw there that night. Aberrations. The memories are too much. It can't be safe. Evil resides there. I can't have your life on my hands if you go. Forget I said anything at all.
Firstly, you cheerfully encourage me with great wealth. Then, at the next moment, condemn the act with tales of specters? Just what are you about? That was quite the performance, but I must be off. I'll try and find some recourse to compensate you tomorrow. For this intercourse has sobered me. Good evening.
Damn your eyes. You want for provenance, boy? Here's a map for you. See for yourself.
Oh, an encore. I'll entertain you. Give it here and I'll be gone. But if this is treachery, you'll rue the day.
You'll find treachery ain't the case, though you'll wish it was if you pursue this enterprise. I recommend you go first to Asylum. The Green Trim Inn will have you if you insist on seeing for yourself. It's out of my hands now.
Then I shall go. Good evening.
Well, we'll just see what credence that lunatic has. This is all worth a try, I suppose. What have I to lose, I say? But I will need a horse. Well, I suppose some packing is in order then. July the 14th, in the year of our Lord, 1883. Traveling here went without incident, to my surprise. I surmise that this time seems as good as any for my embarkation upon what hopefully promises to be a most profitable peregrination. At least that is my sincere hope, since I paid for accommodations here with naught but the last of my savings. I'll make my way out of Asylum this very night and begin my search for Eminence, if it exists. If Providence wills that I find it, it is my object to go among those ruined edifices and extract everything of value I can carry upon my person. If that publican's rude words and rude map could be relied upon, there was surely great wealth to be had by an enterprising and equally desperate soul such as me. Just left there by the previous inhabitants and neglected by mankind hitherto. Damn what I heard said, though. I am wanting for money. I'm sensible that spook story was attended to only by stiff drink and surely not facts. Even so, I've brought my revolver of equitable reputation to grant secure in an emergency, and some dynamite for blowing the vault. I am now about to depart. Here's to hoping I find my El Dorado.
Say, fella, why don't you play something a little more lively? This ain't a funeral service.
Yeah? And why don't you go to hell?
Not here, you two. Mind the oaths. There's a preacher among us.
there you are again.
I'll be checking out now, sir. Thanks awfully for the accommodations.
You're very welcome.
Say, where you headed, stranger? Hunting?
My course leads me to a place called, Eminence, to make my fortune.
And you expect to strike a fortune in a make-believe town?
I confess it ain't no business of mine, but Eminence is nothing but a spook story made up by the mining company to keep folks from settling around those parts.
Perhaps you're right, and perhaps I am a fool, but we'll see soon enough. Good evening, gents, you cocksuckers.
You wish for something a little more stiff?
Not in 1,000 years. The drink's too stiff, and my legs be the same. I'm of the same opinion.
You'd make a fine clerk with the proper grooming. I do hope Father's consumption abates.
I fancy I'd like to hear more about it.
I've got a few dollars left. A trip to the general store would be prudent. All right, I'm fit for traveling. It's to the stable and away from here.
I calculate we'll be getting rain ere long. Not in 1,000 years.
Damn, not a sign of man to be seen, and the trail's getting choked. Fancy I'll stop for the night here. I'll need to light a fire before I retire for the night. What? Whatever is the matter? Bears, no doubt. Gah, blast it all! You'll have my head for losing that horse. No rest for me. The brute is probably still near. Come on out and play! Oh, what's this? Another trail. May lead to some asylum from that beast. Have that be. All right, put your dukes up, chum.